everyone, my name is Sarah. I'm the head of yoga here at Orion, and today we're going to do a very short flow, about 30 minutes, and this will be a heart opening flow, and it will finish with a heart opening meditation. So I'm not going to be using any props because I know people won't have props at home. You don't even need to have a yoga mat. You can simply do it on the floor or on a couple of towels. So just get yourself set up and we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. This can be cross-legged or it can be kneeling, whatever feels best for you. And I want us to take a little moment at the start to ground ourselves and to arrive into whatever space that you have, and just to get ready for your practice where we're going to focus on poses that will stretch and open our heart, our chest, our shoulders, and we'll be focusing on deep breathing and grounding. So let's get started. I want you to place your left hand onto your heart, your right hand onto your belly, and let's take a few deep breaths. So take a long deep inhale through the nose, feel the chest rise, fill the lungs, and then take an exhale out the mouth. So with every long exhale, maybe you make a small sound, more of a sigh. So inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, and again inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. One more, inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. So for the next 30 minutes, that we're on our mat, I want you to be present, be focused, and be here. Let's get out of our minds and into our bodies. In your next inhale, bring your hands all the way up to the sky. Look up, reach up, stretch up. As you exhale, bringing your left hand down, right hand comes over, drawing that right shoulder back, and pushing your fingertips all the way over to the side. Maybe you stay on your hand or maybe you come down onto your elbow, but keep both sitting bones completely grounded. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Walk your hands over towards the front, walking your hands forward and just allowing your body to hang down. Relax the head and maybe gently shake the head from left to right. Slowly walking your hand over towards the right side, bringing that left hand over, draw the left shoulder back, push the fingertips over, keep both sitting bones grounded. Maybe stay on your hand or come down onto your elbow if you wish, as long as you can keep your left bum cheek grounded. Let's take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Slowly bring yourself back up to the center. Bring both hands behind your back. Interlock your fingers behind your back and push your hands away. So you're really squeezing your shoulder blades together in the middle of your spine, opening up your chest, and maybe swaying the hands gently from left to right. You can close the eyes when you're in the postures if you wish, so that you can really internalize what's happening and what you're feeling in the body, rather than being distracted with what's going on externally. And then slowly release the hands back in front of you. With your right hand, bring it underneath your left. Wrap it once, bring it up and wrap it twice. Maybe you interlock your fingers, or you can bring your hands to prayer position or hold on wherever is available to you. As you inhale, bring your fingertips up and over the top of your head. As you exhale, come down. Elbows come in and round yourself down. Focus to the floor. Let's move in time with the breath. Inhale to lift, stretch up and back. Exhale to come down. One more. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Releasing your hands out to the side, pushing the heel of the hands away. Feel that length. Stretch it out. Let's move to the other side. So bring your hands forward again. Left arm comes under your right. Wrap it once, wrap it twice. You can interlock your fingers or bring your hands to prayer. Hold on wherever is available. As you inhale, bring your hands up and over the top of your head. And as you exhale, come down, elbows into the body, shift your gaze to the floor. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Bringing yourself back up. Unravel your hands and again push the heel of the hands all the way to the sides. Bring the hands to the shoulders and take a few rolls of your shoulders backwards. Then you're going to come into an all fours position. So coming into your all fours, our next pose is called melted heart pose or puppy pose, some people call this. And it's really going to stretch the chest and the top of the shoulders. So you want to keep your knees directly below your hip bones and you're going to walk your hands forward. Walking your hands all the way forward and then sink your chest down. So you're trying to touch your chest or your heart to the mat. Options, you can have your chin on the mat, one ear on the mat, or your lips on the mat, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Pushing your hands as far forward as you can, keeping your hip bones directly above the knees, and we'll just hold it here for 3 more breaths. Long, deep inhale through the nose. Full exhale through the nose. 2 more. Long, deep inhale. Full exhale. Last breath. Long, deep inhale. Full exhale. Slowly walk your hands back. And to release, we take it into an embryo pose. So forehead down, arms down by your side, and relax your shoulders. Slowly bringing yourself back into your all fours position. And you're going to curl your toes under, pushing back to your first downward facing dog. So bring it into your downward facing dog and just take a moment to feel into your dog, walk your dog, moving your legs left and right, bending at the knees. And then you look in between your hands and just start to walk your feet forward until they're in between your hands, holding onto your opposite elbows and taking it into a ragdoll position, just gently swaying from left to right. You can have a little bend in the knees, rest the stomach closer to the thighs. Releasing your hands down as you slowly roll yourself all the way back up. Head comes up last, and then you're up to a standing position. So come to a standing position, closer to the top of your mat. And just take a moment to ground yourself down. I want us to activate our body from the heels all the way up to the crown of the head. So let's start at the feet. Make sure that you're not rolling your weight forward or back. Please find your middle ground. Pushing down through all your toes, your heels, every part of your foot that you can feel on the mat, just push it down that little bit further. Activate your calf muscles, lift your kneecaps, contract your thigh muscles, start to suck the belly in, engaging the core, squeeze the glutes behind you, relax your shoulders, arms down by your side, palms facing forward. You push your chest forward slightly, tuck the chin in and lengthen through the crown of the head. Okay, let's get started to move in time with our breath, flowing, one breath, one movement. So as you inhale, bring your hands all the way up. Reach up, stretch up, look up. As you exhale, come into your cactus arms, pushing the elbows back and shining your heart forward. Inhale to lift again and exhale to lower. So coming all the way down into a forward fold. Inhale for a halfway lift, have a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, take a step back to your plank position. Then from plank, you can drop down to the knees, then the chest, then the chin. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders draw back. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg, inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, place the right foot in between the two hands, drop down to the left knee, left toes flat. Inhale, lift your hands all the way up. So let's take a moment to find our alignment here in our low lunge position. I want you to make sure that your right foot is far forward enough so that your knee is stacked above the ankle. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward. Squeeze your inner thighs together and activate your core, activate your fingertips. Feel nice and strong in your low lunge. As you inhale, push the fingertips up even further. And as you exhale, open to the right side. Inhale to come to the center. And exhale, open up towards the left side. Inhale to come to the center. And exhale, coming forward, kick the heel, flex the toes, fingertips to the ground, and then take a little bit of a forward fold over your leg. Just feel that beautiful stretch all the way up the back of the right leg. We'll take one more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly walking the hands forward, curl the toes under behind you and step back to your downward facing dog. Same thing, left side. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between the two hands. Drop to the right knee, right toes flat. Bring yourself up into your low lunge. You can toe heel the foot forward until you can lunge forward, knee stacked above the ankle. Square off the hips, suck the belly in, activate the fingertips. Feel nice and strong in your low lunge. Take an inhale, lengthen the hands up even further. And as you exhale, open up towards the left side. Really twist the body, draw the back shoulder back. Inhale for center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale for center. Exhale, bring the hands down, kick the heel, flex the toes. Allow your body to come down over your straight leg. Feel that beautiful stretch all the way up the back of the leg. One more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly walk your hands forward. Curl the back toes under, lift the back knee, step back, downward facing dog. Your next inhale, step to the top of your mat, and as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, come all the way back up and take a little backward bend at the top. Exhale, hands through the heart center. Keep the hands at the heart center for a second, close off the eyes. And just bring yourself back to the present moment, back to your mat, out of your head and into your body. Let's take a few calming, cooling breaths together. Take a long, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more. Long, deep inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Releasing your hands down, bringing yourself back into your mountain pose, into your Tadasana, ready to move in time with your breath again. Inhale, lift your hands all the way up. Reach up, stretch up, look up. Exhale, cactus the arms, push the elbows back, shine the heart forward. Inhale to lift and reach. Exhale to fold forward, forehead comes down to the lip. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, take a step back to your plank position. Option to drop to the knees or lower high to low plank. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders draw back. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right foot in between the two hands. Turn the left foot to the left foot is flat, 45-degree angle. Bring yourself up. So you want your left toes to be pointing to the top left corner of your mat. Draw your right hip back, left hip forward, and lunge forward until the knee is stacked above the ankle. Bring your hands all the way up. This is your Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana A. Activate your fingertips here. Engage your core. Really push down through the back heel so you feel your full back leg engaged. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, bring your hands back behind your body, interlocking your fingers behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades together and pushing your hands as far back as you can, really using your arm strength here. We'll take a few breaths here, maybe swaying your hands from left to right, opening up the front of the chest and the front of the shoulders even more. Take one more inhale. And as you exhale, come down into a humble warrior. So resting your right shoulder onto your right knee and bringing your hands over the top of your head. Hold it in this position for one long deep inhale. One full exhale. Slowly release the hands back down. Take a step back, downward facing dog. Left side, inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between the two hands. The right foot is flat at a 45-degree angle. Bring yourself up. So you want to square your hips. Draw your left hip back, right hip forward. Lunging forward and pushing down through the back heel. Bring your arms all the way up into your warrior one. Activate your fingertips here. Nice. Take a full inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands back behind your body. Interlock your fingers. Push your hands back behind you. Use your arm strength. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together in the middle of your spine. And then take a moment just to move the hands from left to right. Getting a bit of movement there. Feeling into the shoulders. On your next inhale, lift the chest further. And as you exhale, come down, resting your left shoulder onto your left knee and using your hand strength and arm strength to bring your hands over the top of your head. We'll take one more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly release the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Your next inhale, step to the top of your mat. As you exhale, fold forward. Inhale to rise, bring yourself all the way up. Take a little backward bend at the top. And exhale, bring the hands down through the heart center. Closing the eyes, finding your own heartbeat with your thumbs against your chest. And taking a few grounding breaths. Finding your stillness again. Connecting back to your body, back to the present moment. Grounding down through the heels like the roots of a tree into Mother Earth. We have one more little flow to do before we take it down onto our mats. Okay, so bring yourself back into your Tadasana pose, closer to the top of your mat. Feel tall and strong like a mountain. As you inhale, bring your hands all the way up. As you exhale, cactus your arms, push the elbows back, chest forward. Inhale to rise again. Exhale to fold forward, forehead comes down. Inhale for halfway lift and exhale, step back into your plank position. You can drop down to the knees or go high to low plank. Inhale, lift the chest, shoulders draw back, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the right leg high to the sky. Exhale, place the right foot in between the two hands and bring yourself all the way up. You're into a high lunge position now. So you're on the ball of your back foot and you're pushing back through your left heel. Left leg is nice and straight. Bending into the right leg again, knee stacked above the ankle. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward. Engage the core, activate the fingertips. Take an inhale, fingers up to the sky, and as you exhale, slowly lowering all the way down to the ground. You'll place your left hand down and bring the right hand up to the sky. So you can stay in this position. If you want to take it a little bit further, toe heel the right foot out to the side. Give yourself a bit more space. Bend into your left leg. Reach back with your right hand. Hold on to the left foot. Lunge even deeper into the right hip. Draw the right shoulder back and open up the chest as much as you can towards the right side. We'll take one more inhale. One more exhale. Slowly releasing all the way down, hands down. Curl the left toes under, step back into your downward facing dog, left side. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left foot in between the two hands. Inhale, high lunge. So pushing back through the right heel this time, straightening out the right leg, lunging into the left leg, squaring off the hips. Take a nice inhale here. And as you exhale, slow and controlled, bringing your hands to cactus arms and lowering the knee down. The right hand will come down, left hand comes up for a twist. You can stay in this position here, or toe heel the left foot out to the side slightly, bend into the right leg, reach back with the left hand and grab the right foot. Sink into the left leg even more and draw the left shoulder back, opening up the chest as much as you can to the left side. We'll take one more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly release down, bring the foot to the center, curl the back toes under, downward facing dog. From your down dog, just drop down to your knees and come into the seated position. Okay, so we're finished our standing flow. We're now going to come into our final postures, our final grounding postures. So this is great for opening up our hips. We're going to come into our butterfly pose. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together and you can hold onto your feet. Just take a moment to let the knees come up and down like butterfly wings for a moment. Okay. And you can stay in this position here if this feels enough for you, or you can take it a little bit further into a forward fold. So you can take an inhale, and as you exhale, try to come up and over, releasing the hands down, or you can stay holding onto the feet, whatever feels best for you. Try and get your arms to the outside of the legs, and then just allow the head to hang down, maybe shaking the head gently from left to right. We'll take 2 more breaths here. Slowly bring yourself back up, bring your knees back together and just hug the knees in towards the body. You can release your forehead down to the knees, really stretching the back of the neck, the top of the spine. And then slowly bringing yourself down flat onto your mat. So coming all the way down. You want your feet to be hip distance apart, knees to be hip distance apart, and walk your heels back towards your bum. We're going to come into our bridge pose. So you'll curl your tailbone under, lift your bum up and roll all the way up so you're on that fleshy part of the back of the neck. Shuffle your shoulder blades in toward each other, interlock your fingers, push your hands away and lift your bum all the way up. Make sure your knees don't come out to the side, keep them hip distance apart. In your next inhale, you're going to lift your right leg all the way up, pointing it to the sky, keeping your bum as high as you can. One more inhale, one more exhale. Slowly release the right leg back down. Let's do the other side. Your next inhale, lifting the left leg up, pointing the toe to the sky. Keep the bum up as high as you can. Take one more inhale. One more exhale, slowly releasing that down, arms out to the side, slowly roll all the way back down. Just take a moment, allow the spine to neutralize. Bring the soles of the feet together, let the knees go out to the side like wings. You can place your left hand onto your heart, your right hand onto your belly, closing off the eyes. And just take a few calming deep breaths here. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly and chest as you breathe. Feeling the opening up of the hips as well in this position. And then in your own time, I want you to get yourself into a comfortable final Shavasana. So lying completely flat on your mat, let your legs flop open to the side, arms down by the side, palms facing up. I'm going to take you through a meditation to finish, so I'd like you to stay in your final Shavasana. So stay lying completely flat, and I've got a little meditation that I'm going to read to you. So get to yourself in a comfortable position, eyes closed, spine flat, lying on your mat. And just take a moment to find yourself into a relaxation. Tell your body to relax. Let your feet and legs soften into position. Drop your shoulders. Relax your hands. And just allow your body to soften down. Tell your head and your face to relax. Your eyes, your jaw, your cheeks, nose, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, all soft and relaxed. Take a cleansing breath in and breathe out any tension that you have in your body. I want you to bring your attention to your chest area. And just imagine a lovely green light swirling around like a little whirlpool. Try to notice how it feels, how it looks, and try to get a sense of how it is functioning. I want you to see that colour green in the chest area. And visualize this green light. Watch as the green light starts to spread out and get bigger. Now bring your attention to your breathing. And as you breathe in, visualize yourself breathing in this green light into your chest area. With every in-breath, you pull in fresh green light, allowing it to fill your heart chakra and your chest area, spreading out through your full body. Breathing in green light down into your arms and hands, down into your pelvis, your legs and toes. Breathing in green light into your chest, your head, filling your entire body, connecting with all other chakras. As you breathe in this green light, it brings you love, compassion, forgiveness, and an open heart. As you breathe out, the green light heals your heart, dissolves all fears. Feel the lovely glow as it gently spins and envelopes you. Breathing in green light and breathing out tension. Tell yourself you are loving, you are lovable, you are loved. Breathing in green light, breathing out tension. You can stay in your final Shavasana as long as your body would wish you to. Stay in this relaxed position. Focus on that green light around your chest area. Focus on your breath. Thank you so much for joining me for our Heart Opening Flow. Namaste.